was gonna start this video by saying hi sisters, but I realized I probably can't do that because it's not my brand. So I decided on what's up, distant, ambiguous relatives. From now on, I will just refer to you as various types of indirect family. So I am in New York for the weekend. For Christmas, my mom got me tickets to Clueless, Dear Evan Hansen, and Mean Girls, and I cried, and now we're here. It was very tiring getting here. We had to wake up at 4 a.m. for our flights, and so now, even though no one cares, because the only people that are gonna watch this are my friends who support me, my enemies who want to make fun of me, and the 5 people who saw Gossip Girl in the title, I'm gonna give you a little review of my travels right now. Welcome back. Now we're at the Lotte. My mom's messing with the lights. New York Palace Hotel, and this is where they filmed Gossip Girl, well, parts of it. This is where Chuck Bass and the Vanderwoodsons lived for most of it, probably. They obviously didn't film in one of these rooms that I'll show you later. They filmed in one of the palace suites, and you know, we basically have that minus a second and third story, an elevator, a butler, a champagne cellar. So basically the same thing, but the suites were just a little bit out of our budget. So my plan while I'm here is to bring you to and from shows with me. Obviously, I won't be filming once the show starts because that's super illegal, but I will try to just kind of talk about it after, and then at the very end when I'm leaving, I want to try to rank my favorite Broadway shows of all time, which might be really difficult because I don't even know it with the ones I've seen so far. So I'm gonna show you guys the room because it's really freaking awesome and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. But first I'm gonna nap and then we're gonna go see Dear Evan Hansen. So in the meantime, here's another montage.
My phone completely shut down yesterday and the rest of the hotel footage was not backed up to iCloud, so it is gone forever. Trust me, I hate it more than you do, but here's some pictures from their website.
For this part, I really wanted to use a song from each of the musicals, but I also don't want to get copyrighted again. So I took advantage of one of my talented friends, Jamie, here, and I had her sing them for me.
On the outside, always looking in the middle.
am sorry. And now, what you're all here for, I will finally show the room. And this room, without being dramatic, is the fanciest thing I've ever been in. And I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet, not only because we have room service coming, but also because my phone is gonna die, and I'm a poor planner. First, let's just take it in. You know, it looks pretty ordinary at first. Here's this little notepad. Nice, nice. You may be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, look at those cute little roses on either side. That's so thoughtful of them. They actually didn't do that. That was my mom's doing. She stole them off the room service carts and did her own decorating, and they just left it and judged us for stealing roses. There's that little rose. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to flex on y'all. And then this alarm clock has where you can put your phone in here and play music like a stereo and charge your phone and stuff, which I thought was great. I've seen an iHome before, but I liked having one here. This thing really excites me. So you just tap it on. Oh, whoa. Oh my god, what? Okay, there. So you open it, it has lights. You can choose all these different things, and it'll automatically turn up the lights. I like to keep it on relax because it forces me into that mindset. And then there's climate, which we're gonna keep it on that for right now. And this is just really fun. Okay, let's see here. Let's do shades. This is so cool. This excited me so much because it reminds me of Cameron Diaz's house in The Holiday. And that place was bougie as hell, and it's always been my dream to have shades like that. So that feature alone made this room the fanciest place I've ever been in, and if you disagree, remember to leave a hate comment. Here is our view. You can't see it right now that well because it's nighttime, but that right there is the cathedral. And then over there, that's an ice skating rink, and that is the top of the Rockefeller tree. Water, chocolates. They don't put it on the pillow, which is like kind of disappointing, but whatever. And here is I'm gonna put music over that so my voice isn't in it. You have your signature overpriced refreshments. The fridge is really exciting. This one's empty because my mom and I each had a Coke last night, and today we ordered it from room service instead because it was ridiculously priced. It was $8 a pop. Then they cleaned our room today and they put our decorative pillows under the thing so it's ready for bed, because when you pay a lot of money, they think about you. Here's a dirty mirror. There's a chandelier. Here's the bathrobes. Bathrobes are something I look for in every hotel. Most of them have them, which is nice. Here's a mirror that I didn't notice before. It would have been really helpful looking at my outfits. Now into the bathroom. So nice. Me again. Of course, you have the classic, just magnifying mirror. Toilet number 1. And then this baby.
Nice.
A scale, probably to get you to go to the fitness center. If you don't feel like using that thing, they provide a little spray right next to the toilet. You can swoop right up your butthole. They provide you with all of these sets, and it looks like they restocked them because I was using them earlier. Now they're here.
Oh my God! Wow!
Complimentary hotel room unboxing. First we have the dental set. Let's see what's inside. Toothbrush and toothpaste. Who would have thought? Mending kit. 2 vanity kits for 2 vain women. 2 shower caps, which has been really nice because I don't wash my hair. Triple milled soap. I don't know if it's different from all of the other soap that we have in here. Highly doubt it. And it's exactly the same. They just give you an extra body lotion. And last but not least, a shaving set. And it comes with just razor and shaving cream. I found out the razor's actually really good. It's better than my regular razor, which I buy in packs of 3 at Rite Aid. Back to the tour. This is just like the little tablet thing, except it just does the bathroom lights on. Evening. Relax. Lights off. Here's a painting. That's all, folks. That's it. Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to rank all the musicals I've ever seen. I've seen 8 in my life, and I have never not been blown away by a Broadway musical. So that makes this really hard, but I'm going to try to be as harsh as I possibly can. I'm also exempting Wicked from this because I haven't seen it in like 10 years, and I remember I loved it, but I don't remember it enough to rank it with all these other ones. Everything else on here I've seen in the past 5 years, so I have a pretty good grip on it. I'm also not going to talk too much about all of these. Really, the only one I'm going to focus on is Clueless, because a lot of people have seen the other ones, or if you haven't seen it, you pretty much know what it's about, so I won't get too into it. So at number 7, I have The Lion King. Even though the production was incredible, take a shot every time I say incredible, I just didn't enjoy it as much. Number 6 is Aladdin. Number 5, Dear Evan Hansen, and this one was at a disadvantage because it was the first one that I saw on this trip, and we had to wake up at 4 a.m. for our flights. I had not taken a nap or anything, and it wasn't until 8 o'clock. So I was tired and just overall feeling gross. So that really doesn't speak much on the show, but I'm just ranking these on my level of enjoyment. So sorry. And then number 4 is Clueless. It was amazing. I loved it so much. Dove Cameron is so just incredible. My mom came up to me after. She has no idea who Dove Cameron is really. And she was like, you can tell, she has star quality. And I didn't really know what to expect going into this musical. I hadn't really heard anything about it aside from the fact that it was really good. I haven't seen the movie version of it in forever. I did not remember it at all. So this is the only one that was really just completely unknown to me, and I was so impressed by it. It's technically a jukebox musical, which I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about. I enjoy them. I'm a Mamma Mia stan, but I know that gets controversial. All the songs are like from the 90s, and I thought that was so cute. I loved it so much. My favorite ones were I'm a Valley Girl, like I'm a Barbie girl. And then there was one where she was taking her driver's license test and just failing, and I related to that one a lot. I felt spiritually connected to it, and I overall just loved it. Also, when I went back and watched the movie, I realized like it followed the original script very closely. So if you enjoyed the movie, then you would have liked the musical. The only thing that kind of dampened my enjoyment of it is I had partially obstructed view, which our original tickets weren't, but that seller fell through, so this was kind of our only option. And also the two ladies next to me, I guess they see a lot of shows and they're pretty critical of them, and they were kind of talking throughout it and during intermission, just picking it apart. And so things that I wouldn't have noticed were off about it, I was now forced to notice and think about, and I just would rather not have. There were a couple like 2000s references in there which didn't belong. I wouldn't have noticed. But now I know. The number 3 is Hamilton. We all know, it's amazing. Number 2 is Book of Mormon, which this was my original favorite because it's just so funny. Like, as incredible as all of the other ones are, like I could watch Book of Mormon every day for the rest of my life and still enjoy it. And I just love comedy, so anytime something's that funny, it's gonna win out for me regardless of everything else. My new number 1 is Mean Girls, which I was not expecting. I knew I would love it, but I didn't know I would love it as much as I loved it. It was even funnier than I thought it was gonna be, and the stage was so cool. Like, it had like a digital background, so whenever they would change settings, they would change that. And I know that's not a huge thing to everyone, but I know I was taught about like the unity of like time and place and stuff, but like they didn't need that. And I think that's amazing. And there was this one dance number when they do Where Do You Belong? Everything was just so incredible, and it topped everything for me. So yeah, please don't attack me. I know everyone has their own opinions, but these were my personal favorites. I love every show I've ever seen, and ranking them was really hard, but I just thought it was necessary. On a side note, my hair is not extremely greasy or wet. It has coconut oil in it. I felt the need to address that. Bye!